Students who come from high-income families typically depict academic excellence by demonstrating better test-taking skills and better completion rates in both high school and college. The ASCD gives us a viewpoint that is multidimensional, showing us the relationship between income and the achievement gap. While racial inequality in the United States has significantly decreased, the economic inequality trend has risen 40% between the classes. This has become evident by the impoverished falling deeper into the economic hole while the wealthy obtain more wealth. Significant disparities exist between wealthy and impoverished children when it comes to academic achievement, involvement in extracurricular activities, and discipline. This gap begins in early childhood and expands into high school, where 60% of wealthy students complete high school and enroll in college, a percentage which decreases with economic status. This is indicative of a failure to have an even playing field for academic success. Equally important is understanding why this income gap exists. It is several decades in the making, with impoverished families in the 1970s in America earning 5 times less than their wealthy counterparts. Unfortunately, despite racial inequality being on the decline, it is still a factor in the achievement gap. This is evident in a study done by Farkas and colleagues in 2020. They showed that Caucasian students were overrepresented in special education. Again, this speaks of a lack of a level playing field for all students. The evidence of less African American and Hispanic students enrolled in special education points to these resources not being as prevalent in neighborhoods with a lower Caucasian population. Once again, this brings us to revisit the economic impact, as these are typically lower income neighborhoods. Much evidence exists of a lack of academic success within the African American, Latino, and general lower income students as opposed to the wealthy Caucasian and Asian students. According to the NAEYC, reducing the achievement gap is possible through developmentally appropriate curriculum at the early childhood level. An NAEYC interest forum, known as the Black Caucus, has been mentoring young children from these disadvantaged communities.